Hello, friends. Our devotional today is Bridges in Relational Streams. Whether the gospel doesn't travel best through platforms, but through people. Think about how rivers move. They just don't jump randomly across land. They follow channels, they form streams. And if you want to cross a river, you don't fight the current, you build a bridge. In Luke 5, Jesus calls Levi Matthew, and Matthew responds in a powerful but simple way. He opens his home. He held a great banquet for Jesus, and many were there. Levi didn't organize an event. He used his relationships. He became a bridge. And this is the pattern we see again and again. Andrew brings Peter. The Samaritan woman brings her village. Cornelius gathers his household. The gospel flows through relational streams. We often think impact requires a stage, but more often it requires a table, a conversation, a shared space. God moves through connections that already exist. And that's why Paul said, I have become all things to all people so that I might save some. He didn't change the message. He built bridges. And here's the truth. Bridges don't build themselves. They require intentionality. You choose to listen. You choose to understand. You choose to care. Jesus didn't shout truth from a distance. He walked into homes. He sat with sinners. He touched the untouchable. He crossed boundaries others avoided. He built bridges strong enough to carry grace. So the question is, are we building walls or bridges? Walls protect comfort. Bridges extend connection. Walls say, stay where you are. Bridges say, come closer. In a divided world, the church is called to be a bridge-building people. Not compromising truth, but carrying truth through relationship. Because people don't usually move toward a message they distrust, but they will walk across a bridge of trust. And maybe you're thinking, I'm not a good preacher. You don't have to be. Be present. Be authentic. Open your table. Start a conversation. Check on someone. Invite a friend. Because the gospel spreads best through relational streams. So ask yourself, who is already in my river? Your family, your coworkers, your neighbors? God has placed you there on purpose, not to force, but to bridge. Because revival often moves quietly, one relationship at a time. So build a bridge, step into the stream, and let Christ flow through connection.